Another playoff team fires their coach? Are we missing some sort of memo? Oh, well, I guess on that note, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a very Easter edition of the Weekend Whistle. I'm Chris, that's Maul. Happy Easter to all of you who celebrate, and if you don't, I hope you're having I hope you had a wonderful Sunday. I hope your Monday is starting off correct and good. Y'all, did we miss something? Did we miss, like, a new, like, TED Talk for GMs and owners to be like, hey, we should just, like, let go of our coaches before the playoffs started to try again?
I'm saying is we send 4 people to the moon for the first time in 50 years, and all of a sudden NHL's getting crazy.
All right, yeah,
Conspiracy theory?
possibly.
Could be.
But before we get into that, first off, I want to give some love to. We normally don't get a chance to talk about them much, but we do on the main pod. Here, I just really quickly want to shout out the PWHL. Dude, they sold out Madison Square Garden.
That's unbelievable. That's a really wild feat, and huge shout out to them.
Oh, for sure. In an amazing game on Saturday, the New York Sirens defeated the Seattle Torrent 2-1 in a shootout in the first ever game at MSG. The game was a sellout with 18,006 fans, which set a new U.S. attendance record for professional women's hockey.
Yo,
I did not get a chance to see the game, but
that's wild though. Like, you think about it, that's unbelievably wild.
Oh yeah. And considering we're only in season 3 of the league's history, and they've sold out almost every NHL arena. Bro.
It's a huge thing and great step forward for PWHL.
Shout out to the ladies and keep fucking killing it, because that's
Absolutely
insane. Another person who's got a lot to celebrate about is Mr. Four Teeth himself, Brent Burns.
Dude, Brent Burns continues his incredible hockey longevity with his 1,000th consecutive game played the other day. Dude, that is crazy if you think about it, because if the teams that he's been on haven't been to a playoff, there's only 82 to 84 games this season, because I know it went up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 1,000 games, and he's never been injured. He's never been sick. He's never missed a game, and he's played every single one of them. That is friggin' wild.
And to think he's only played for 4 teams in his entire career.
Unbelievable. I mean,
obviously, drafted by the Wild, played with the Wild for a while, spent the majority of his career in San Jose, the last 3 seasons in Carolina. Now this year, his first season with the Colorado Avalanche. Like, it's
some of his stats. He's at 200 goals, 600 assists with 900-point milestone. He's won the Norris Trophy and played over 1,500 NHL games. That's wild.
Yeah, 669 assists to be exact, 272 goals.
So his streak began on November 21st of 2023, which was 4,517 days ago at the time this article was written. On that day, Nathan MacKinnon played his 21st NHL hockey game. Cale Makar was 15, Martin Necas was 14, and Bernard was the assistant coach for the AHL Springfield Falcons. It's funny because Burns said that he wasn't even thinking about this milestone until about 20 to 30 games ago. But he's said that it is one of his most special achievements that he feels like he's done, because not a lot of players hit 1,000 consecutive games in this sport because of the physicality of it.
Correct. And I mean, the fact that this man is a 6-time All-Star, one of the best defensemen in in our generation, hands down. I mean, this guy started out as a forward, and quickly they realized he's a better defenseman, and it's worked out for him. Obviously, he's 41, and
Yeah.
Burnsy is still. I mean, so far this season, he's got 11 goals, 20 assists. He's got a plus minus a plus 30. Like, he's still playing decent numbers at 41 for a team
Hmm.
that, let's be honest, real hard to not succeed for Colorado.
Dude, honestly, especially with the career season the whole team is having this year.
Yeah,
So shout out Brent Burns. Congratulations. Keep up
correct.
the good
Yes.
work. And next milestone, let's hit 1,500 consecutive games. I believe you can do it.
Oh, yeah. I don't see why he can't play for another at least 2 more seasons.
True.
He might get to 1100. Um, Other teams that I'm a bit reluctant to congratulate. I guess I don't know if I'm congratulating them, but they set a record. The
I mean,
LA
it's a pretty
Kings,
cool
dude.
record.
I would
It's a cool
say,
record. Um, the LA Kings set the new NHL single season record by playing their 31st overtime game on Saturday night against the Toronto Maple Leafs, where they ended up going on to win 7-6 and having one of the best friggin' marketing, social media marketing things come from that. Hilarious. But this record, so 31 overtime games this season, they beat out the Boston Bruins, who were the previous record holder at 30 overtime games played in the 2003-2004 season. Now, shout out that I wanted to give to their social media marketing team is when they were posting about the game, they said, hey, if you wanted to know the score of tonight's game, just think about the last time the Leafs won a Stanley Cup in 1967. So because they beat them 7-6, so it's kind of hilarious. What a big dig at the Leafs, but
that's
just
so good.
absolutely so. It's like, as a Leaf fan, I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
You can't even be mad at that point. It's like, oh my god.
No. Other notable teams that are pretty close to the record is the Detroit Red Wings in 2016, 2017 had 29 overtime wins or overtime games played. And before them, the Arizona Coyotes conveniently in the 2003, also 2004 season had 29. That's a lot of overtime games in the 2003-2004 season.
Yeah,
So,
that is a lot of overtime games, just period.
mhm.
Even now, even this record, 31 games is, you're thinking about, it's an 82 game season. That's like what, a third of the season you're playing in overtime. That's a
That's got to be
lot.
like gut wrenching. I mean, as a fan, that would be awesome. Like, yes, it's you're only, it's you have a potential to lose the game in like a shootout or
Yeah.
one goal and
And
stuff
I
like
mean,
that.
their record's
But
not
it's
the
exciting
best
hockey.
because they've lost 19 of the 31.
Mhm.
That's not great.
No, and if it wasn't for 31 games in overtime and losing 19 of them, so only winning 12, they would have so many more points. They'd probably be in a
Yeah.
better spot right now.
If they won them
Oh,
if they won games in regulation, for sure.
right.
That's crazy.
That's unfriggin' believable.
That's what, 12 wins in overtime. Like,
Yeah.
imagine if you had 12 wins worth of points. Again, numbers that are impressive. And I mean, think about, that's what, 24 points they're missing out on.
Right. Literally, I mean, that could have guaranteed them a playoff spot. And then right now, I mean, we'll talk more about it later, but they're
Without the Pacific is doing, 24 points would have you so many other places.
yeah, absolutely would.
Um, I think we all here at the Weekend Whistle and Pucked Up podcast want to give congratulations to two Houston Oilers fans that will have probably the greatest story ever. When over the weekend, Saturday night, the Edmonton Oilers hosted the Vegas Golden Knights. While the team unfortunately lost 5-1, a couple Oilers fans had a massive win when a woman went into labor and eventually gave birth at Rogers Place
During the second period.
during the second
Um,
period.
Yeah, the play-by-play broadcaster Jack Michaels revealed the news to everyone live, saying, "Breaking news: we have word that someone has gone into labor here tonight. There's a baby being born on the seventh floor of Rogers Place as we speak." So someone is going to have a great story to tell. He continued, "It would be nice to have the mother join us on the after hours to describe what's happened, but that could be a bit too much to ask right now."
Correct. And unfortunately, the new mother did not join the Hockey Night in Canada broadcast, but what an awesome moment. I mean, it's what a crazy moment, but
I
the
mean, there's still
commitment,
so many questions that people are asking. Like, was the baby early? Who helped with the delivery? Was the father there? Did this happen in a suite? Probably
yeah,
not. Was it in a row of seats? Where the hell did this take place
where did
in
this all
Rogers
go
Place?
down?
Right. A, is the child gonna get lifetime friggin' season tickets?
I would hope.
What did they name the child? Is the child's name Connor McDavid Jr.?
Yeah, right. Roger, I don't know. If you're gonna do it, you got to name the kid after someone that played for the Oilers.
Oh, frig, you
It's
absolutely
got to
have
be
to.
something. Name the kid Wayne
Absolutely.
or Connor or Leon. I can think there's so many things. I just that is
They're also
what an
asking for the mother to be to drop the ceremonial puck for the Edmontons before the end of the season.
oh, they need to. They need to. There's no shot that they can't. Like this woman needs to. Just this family right here needs to have season tickets for the rest of their lives. The commitment, again, the commitment of hockey fans.
Yeah.
This woman gave birth at the arena.
Now, we don't know if she was an Oilers fan or if she was a Knights fan. If she was a Knights fan, she left happy. She was an Oiler fan, she left angry because they
Yeah.
got beat 5-1.
Apparently, this is not the first time this has happened. In 2015, a woman gave birth at Petco Park during a San Diego Padres game near the team's team store. This also happened the cousin of former Cleveland Browns wide receiver David Bell. She gave birth inside a Lucas Oil Stadium in 2023 during a Browns game against the Indianapolis Colts.
They like christen the baby in the team captain's jersey. That's how it's
Like,
delivered to the mother. Instead of in like the hospital swaddle, it's swaddled in a team captain jersey.
I love this Yahoo Sports. The article, it ends with all three babies learned something the hard way. Free admission is still possible.
Well, so here's the
It's
crazy
so
thing, right?
good.
Now, I don't know if this is true or if they still do it, but for a long time, if you went into labor at Disney, your child got a free lifetime ticket.
Yeah.
I wonder if the NHL is going to start doing this or sports, because apparently this is a trend in the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, considering how expensive Disney is, right?
I mean, season tickets to a hockey game are no walk in the park either.
No. I mean, especially the Oilers. You're
Lifetime
spending a lot
season
of
tickets?
money.
Oh, you're saving tens of thousands of dollars.
Easily. But yeah, hopefully everyone is happy and healthy. Congratulations to all of you. That's the coolest story ever. And again,
Oh, yeah.
I love hockey fans, man. That's so absurd.
I feel like this is such a weird episode because we're talking about like a lot of like things that are like, what the hell? Like, how is this even happening? Or like, I mean, if you told me that at the start of the season that we'd be talking about a woman giving birth at a hockey arena, this I'd
At
be
a
like,
game.
absolutely not. Um,
Now, if
I
I
was gonna
had
say, but
told you at the beginning of the season that two playoff teams would fire their coaches before the playoffs, would you think that was crazy?
not teams that are making the playoffs. No,
That's a bit insane, right? You wouldn't expect playoff teams to fire their coaches.
we were shocked last week when Vegas did it.
Well, we're about to be shocked more because on this here Easter Sunday, the New York Islanders have announced that they have fired head coach Patrick Waugh And hey, he's been replaced by former Stars coach Peter DeBoer.
There's 4 games left in the regular season. That's it. 4.
And I don't know if you could see if you can read because I can. But the Metropolitan Division shows that the Edmonton Oilers, or not the Edmonton Oilers, Jesus, they I don't even want to talk about them right now, but the New York Islanders are in.
They're pretty locked in.
I don't think you get more locked in right now.
No.
Barring them losing and Philly winning and they just passing, but they're in right now. So you're ruining the chance for your team to stay locked into the situation that they're in by changing head coaches.
Doesn't make sense to me.
And like
4 games left. That's it.
4 games. And I mean 97, 78, and 22 is the record of the Edmonton, or not. Why do I keep saying the Oilers? You know why? They're the same colors.
Well, you also called them the Houston Oilers too.
No, I call them the Houston Oilers.
You did. You'll hear it when you edit the episode.
No, I definitely didn't call them the Houston Oilers.
Swear to God, you did. As soon as you started talking about them,
definitely didn't. Definitely didn't call them the Houston Oilers.
You sure did, because as soon as you said it, watch my face when you watch the recording, because I'm like, did he just say Houston?
You know what? Let's get an instant replay. Houston Oilers.
Right there.
Here's my thing, right? We know how rough it's been for the Islanders the past couple of years, right?
Mm-hmm. And they've done a fantastic turnaround this season.
They've had a good year, dude. Matthew Schaefer has totally rearranged that team. He has helped a lot. Yeah. Bo Horvat has definitely helped that team a lot. Why are you making a coaching change right before the playoffs?
Right.
Like, no disrespect to Peter DeBoer. He was fired last season for Glenn Gulletson. And I don't think I don't know why, because while the Stars haven't won a Stanley Cup recently, they've been a Stanley Cup threat the past several years. To me,
they're pretty
that's
consistent
firing
with getting close to
sense.
the playoffs or in the playoffs. So,
oh yeah, I guess I don't get it. Why are we as playoff teams firing coaches? Because now at this point, the players have to learn a whole new coaching system. You have to learn a whole new coaching style. You have to mesh with this coach. And I guarantee you, this fucks them over. Like, if the Knights and the Islanders don't get eliminated first round, I'll be mind blown. I'll be shocked.
Mm-hmm. Well,
completely
and here's
shocked.
the crazy thing too. Now, I've harped on this a lot the last couple weeks, but we're gonna fire the captain, the coach of a team that made the playoffs, and Craig Berube still has his job. That man must have dirt.
He must have more dirt on anyone in Toronto, because how the fuck you still got a job, bro?
Now, for Patrick Waugh, this was his second coaching job since moving out of being a player.
Golden. Yeah.
He worked for, what was the team I just saw it? Oh, there it is. He was the coach of Colorado Avalanche 2013 to 2016. And he won the Jack Adams Award as coach of the year. But then he abruptly resigned in the middle of the summer.
In 2016, citing a lack of input in personnel decisions, he stepped down as head coach and vice president of hockey operations, and was replaced by current team coach Jared Bednar. But I guess
it's gonna be interesting.
I guess I'm just not understanding the whole premise of it, right? Like,
right.
You're now setting your team up to learn something new right before the playoffs start, and most likely they're going to have to play Pittsburgh. And I don't know if you've seen, but Pittsburgh looks pretty solid this season, and I don't know if I want to play them first round.
Well, so it's either going to be that, or he's not going to make any adjustments until they go to the playoffs. And he's going to let them ride out the season, because why, yes, they're doing really good and they're sitting pretty in their guaranteed spot. I mean, if you break it down by the division, they're not far. I mean, the Philadelphia Flyers need to win one game and the Islanders need to lose a game, and
They're 2 points
The
out.
Islanders are out.
Yeah,
They're
they're two
one
points
point
out.
away. The Blue Jackets are right there. The Caps are right there. Now, the New Jersey Devils will probably see them get eliminated on their next game.
Yeah,
But like the Caps, the Jackets, and the Flyers are all right there. That if New York takes their foot off the pedal, because like the Capitals, they still have 6 games. The Blue Jackets have 6 games. No, 5 games each. The Flyers have 4 games.
it. No, Flyers have 6 games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 6. Sorry. Mathin was hard.
I was like,
But
that's
you
two
think
games
about it
short.
though, the Islanders are only up 1 point. So they're really close to losing this. And maybe that's why is they need the guarantee 8 points to further solidify it, I guess. But
The fact that in their last 10 they're 3-7, I mean they're on a 4-game losing streak, maybe that has something to do with it. But I'm just
yeah,
like, I'm sitting here scratching my head at this because it was the same thing we talked about on Wednesday for the firing of Bruce Cassidy in Vegas. I was like, why? They're doing fine for the standards of that division, I guess, but it's just like,
absolutely.
why are you making these moves right before the playoffs? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
No, it does not. Not one bit.
I do we think that this pretty much becomes an automatic first round knockout for the Penguins? Do you think that the Penguins are just going to walk in and just do you I guess a better question, do you think this costs the Islanders their playoff spot?
Yes. Statistically, with them being up 2 games, the Flyers have 2 games that they need to play to be at the same amount of games played as the Islanders. That's
You
4 points right there.
you have 3 teams right now
Right.
that can just take that spot.
In one win. Well, yeah, exactly. In
Two
one
wins
win.
for the Caps, but
Yeah.
or at least with one win, you've got Columbus and Philly. That all it takes is a win and the Islanders loss, and they're on the outside looking in.
And the Islanders are on a 4-game lose streak, like you said. So
I mean, it's not a, it's just, it's an insane move to make right now with such a pivotal spot on the line.
oh, absolutely, 100%. So let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think that this was a smart move, a poor move? Do you think that this is gonna be the demise of the Islanders in their playoff run?
Yeah, let us know. Also, do you think that this is a first round knockout for both the Golden Knights and the Islanders? Because they've
Absolutely.
both made, and again,
His
why
4
the
last minute changes.
why the fuck would you hire Tortorella, bro? I'm a week into this, and I'm like, why would you hire Tortorella? Um,
Hey, he won the first game. He was the coach, and all Vegas is like, "Look at that! He's already winning for us." And it's like he
yeah, just
wasn't there
wait,
long enough to do a damn thing.
just
Don't
wait.
even give him credit for that,
Why don't you call the Flyers organization, ask how that went?
right? Oh,
Speaking
jeez.
of the standings, this will probably be our second to last update of the standings for the regular season. So, we
Yeah,
got a lot of
because
X's, bro. We got a lot of X's.
this will be our second to last because next week we will know who's the playoff teams because by the time this drops, we'll have 4 days left of the regular season.
Yeah,
So for the second to last time of the 2025-2026 season and the inaugural season of the Weekend Whistle,
correct.
in the Eastern Conference for the Atlantic Division, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning securing their playoff spot at 102 points. The Montreal Canadiens recently got their guaranteed playoff spot at 100 points. And congratulations to the Buffalo Sabres, who were able to pull out a hell of a season, turn their organization around, and got the third and final Atlantic playoff spot
For
with
the first
100 points as
time
well.
in 15 years, the
Yep.
Buffalo Sabres are back in the playoffs.
Yep. And I think someone told me that this is one of the longest playoff droughts
in
that was
history
just
of the
broken.
NHL. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So congratulations to the Sabres. Now over to the Metropolitan Division, or yeah, division. Sorry. We have the Carolina Hurricanes, who are the only one that have clinched their playoff spot at 104 points. Holy shit! They found something and they killed it this year.
They are
Good on
above
them.
they are above everyone else in that division. That team has
Yep.
been a lights out all
They
year.
dominated.
Oh yeah.
Second place, you have the Pittsburgh Penguins, who are probably going to get theirs within the next day or two. Sitting at
Yeah.
94 points, and then the New York Islanders at 89 points, who are right now at a -3 goal differential, and that's going to hurt them because they're on a 4-game losing streak, and that they could potentially lose that spot. Now, in the wild card spot, you have the Boston Bruins at 94 points, the Ottawa Senators at 88 points, and then you have the follow-up teams, the Flyers, the Red Wings, and the Blue Jackets, all also at 88 points, followed by the Washington Capitals at 87.
The Caps are still somehow in this.
Yes, I mean, and that's the thing is like that's why there's not a lot of teams in the Eastern Conference that have been eliminated yet, because they're so close in numbers that one or two games can literally make or break the team
Yeah.
and their chance.
Oh yeah. And I mean, again, I would say the only team, if I'm a wild card team right now, the only one that I'm sitting comfortable is the Bruins.
Yep.
They're not gonna miss the playoffs. It would take
Nope.
a miracle for them. They would have
Yep.
to lose out, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
Nope. I mean, they're on a 2-game lose streak right now, but they've
But
been
they're
having a
6-3-1
fantastic
in their
season.
last 10. So I mean,
Yeah.
they're not doing bad. But yeah, it's I mean, I am if I'm the Islanders, I am worried. I am
Mhm.
worried.
No, absolutely. I mean, you're right there. So chances are we're going to see a hell of a battle for those last what, 1, 2, 3, 4, those last 4 playoff spots in the Eastern Conference. We're going to see a hell of a battle for them.
Well, and if you want to talk about a hell of a battle, you move over to the disappointment that is the Western Conference this season. All 3 spots in the Central Division are wrapped up. The Colorado Avalanche, who are our likely President's Trophy winners, are locked in first place with 110 points, followed by the Dallas Stars, locked in at 102 points, and in third, the Minnesota Wild, locked in at 100 points. The Pacific Division is starting to look a little different. The Edmonton Oilers now lead the division with 87 points, with the Ducks tied at 87 in second place.
Yep.
The Vegas Golden Knights have 86 points. You move to the wild card. The Utah Mammoth have 86 points and in second place. The Nashville Predators hold 81 points. Your team's still in the hunt. The LA Kings at 81. The San Jose Sharks at 79. The Winnipeg Jets at 78. And the St. Louis Blues at 76. Now, when you look at the Pacific Division right now, there is a legitimate chance with how bad they've been playing in the last couple weeks that the Anaheim Ducks could drop the fuck out of the playoffs.
Absolutely. I mean, 87 points. You haven't even broke 90 points yet, and that's crazy for the Western
Western
Conference
Conference is
to not
nuts.
have a lot of teams that have broken that 90 points.
It's also crazy that 2 teams are officially eliminated from the playoffs. That's it. 2.
Oh, they only have 3 teams that have broken 90 points, and those 3 teams are all at 100 points.
Yeah, those 3
So
teams
you
are
literally go from
clearly ahead of everyone else.
87 to 100. There's a 13-point spread.
There's a huge issue in the Western Conference, and I don't know what it is. I'm saying this right now. Anaheim does not get past the first round. Their goaltending is atrocious.
You think they're going to pull Leafs?
Yeah, they'll be lucky to win a game. They'll be lucky to win a game.
Well, they got to get there first.
That's the thing. They got to get there first.
They got to get there first.
They had it locked. They had it locked. All you had to do was keep playing well and winning, and you win the Pacific Division. Now you're at a point where it's like, y'all might drop to third. There's enough time for the Kings to jump them. There's enough time for the Sharks to get up there. Like, you're putting yourself in a very vulnerable position
Yeah.
to get eliminated from the playoffs.
Only time will tell.
I mean, they're at a goal differential in -14. The last 3 games, the Ducks have lost 5-4, 6-2, and 6-3. You cannot, if and this goes for any team, when you look at everyone, you cannot expect your offense to carry the burden of your defensive and goaltending woes.
Right. It's
You
true.
can't give up 6 goals every game and
No,
expect
you
your
cannot.
offense to have to come back.
Absolutely.
Doesn't work.
So I don't know. There's a lot to go. There's a lot to be said. There's still a lot of games to be played in this last week and a half. Exactly 11 days. Well, at time of recording, 11 days until the end of the official season. There's going to be some upsets. There's going to be some things to celebrate, and I guarantee when we talk about this next week, we will have every single one of those slots filled, and we will know who's going to the playoffs,
And
or
our
be
next
or be like one or
episode
two away.
will be our final season grade episode of the year. So,
Yeah, that's true.
and we'll be grading every team's entire regular season.
Yeah. So check out that. That'll be a longer than normal episode, but you guys seem to like it when we did that the rest of the season, so we'll keep it up.
Yeah, and we get to be brutally honest this next one around, and I
I
think you're
do
going to
I do
be
want to
shocked.
I do want to see if there's a way that we can do our what the ratings have been for the last 3 times that we've done this and see how the teams have gone up or down.
Oh, I have them. I have all of them saved, so
Cool. It would be
that'd be
cool to
easy enough
see
to
what
do.
teams have consistently gotten better and what teams have disappointed us. And
Yeah.
I think we all know a few that we're going to talk about.
Oh, I can think of 4 or 5 that I'm gonna have a lot to say on. Um, I guess speaking of disappointments, it's time for everyone's favorite segment, the celebration of the misfortunes. Maul, take it away.
And this week's Swiss cheese of the week goes to the one, the only, the New York Islanders, Ilya Sorokin, who played 4 games, losing all 4 games with a total play time of 215 minutes and 14 seconds, meaning that he played almost every single minute of all 4 games, gave up a whopping 18 goals for a goals against average of 5.02. Now, he did take 122 shots on goals and saved 104 of them. But yeah, so Chris and I were talking about it before stream. This probably attributed to the firing of their coach.
Yeah, Ilya, I don't know if you know this, but Patrick Waugh might have lost his job because of you.
Yeah. And this is one where you're like, yeah, the defense and stuff like that too, but 18 goals getting by you in 4 games, it's more than just the defense. It's you
Oh,
not paying attention, not having your head in the game. You gotta take some responsibility of this one there, Sorokin.
and when you look at it, this man is making he's signed an 8-year, $66 million contract. Bro, you're making $8.25 million a year. You need to be playing better than whatever the fuck this last week was for you.
Especially because
Holy
what's
shit.
and the league minimum to pay a goalie is what, $750,000,
Yeah,
and he's making
8.25 million a year.
million. So 7 times that amount.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of cap space being wasted on 18 goals, buddy.
Yeah, and I mean, when you look at Sorokin's season as a whole, I mean, he's given up 135 goals on 1,342 shots faced. Brothers 28 and 22. I mean, I don't. That's not great. He's got a save percentage of .909. He's got a goals against average of 2.65. I mean, last year he had a higher goals against average. The year before he had a higher than that goals against average. But at the same time, brother, you got to be playing well, especially with the team you got now. You've got a solid team in front of you. You need to be performing. That's just disappointing, and it might have cost your coach's job.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, and we were looking at
Congratulations.
the numbers. It wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. You were 6 goals. You gave up 6 more goals than the closest person in the NHL.
And Logan still won 2 games.
Yeah.
So, what's your excuse, Ilya?
Stinky cheese, bad cheese.
Oof. The smelliest this week. I think this might be the most goals given up in a week of this segment.
I think so. Let me fact check that real quick.
I'm pretty sure this is the most goals by anyone that we've had on this list. I can't think of another. I think the highest before this was 14, but I don't think we've seen 18 goals in one week.
Nope. It was actually the Vancouver Canucks who hold the record for the most goals given up in a single week between March 27th and April 3rd. They allowed 22 goals across 4 games.
This season?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
So they just did that. Just like 2 days ago.
This week.
2 days ago.
That's fucking insane.
But they switched out their goalies, so it wasn't a consistent goalie, which is why it went to Sorokin. They divided it up amongst the goalies.
That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
It's big yikes. Big yikes. Well, let's celebrate your misfortune, Ilya Sorokin. Disappointed. See this? This is my disappointed face.
Bad.
Well, on that note, I want to say thank you to everyone. That's all we got for you today. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Lets you know when we upload anything new. Let us know in the comments the one team that you think will be swept in the first round of the playoffs. Because I'm actually curious about what you guys think of that. You can check all of our socials. Everything's down in the description below. We will see you guys again on Wednesday for the newest episode of Pucked Up. Now we still don't have an outro. So